Welcome to AutoFix Pal. We're going to do a review today on 4 LED work lights. We have the Milwaukee M12 2351-20, which is rated at 220 lumens. We have the Bosch FL12, which is rated at 330 lumens. We have the EZ-red Pocket COB 150, which is rated at 150 lumens. And we have the Astro 40SL, which is rated at 410 lumens. We're going to do a comparison of all of these lights. We're going to show the output, the features, how good they are, how bad they are, the things I do like and the things I don't like. So stay tuned. Alright, so let's start with the Milwaukee M12. I've had this light. Well, actually, this is not even my light. This is my coworker's light. I lost mine. I left my light underneath a car somewhere, and it's probably on the side of the road along with my battery. But me and my coworker, we bought this light about the same time. It's an excellent light. It's very bright. It has the 1/4" screw in the back so that you can mount it onto any standard tripod mount, or you can get yourself one of those magnetic tripod mounts and you can stick it onto whatever you want to stick it onto. It has this hook on the top that you can release from that. Yeah, let's just show you. Let me just show you. Slide it over, lift it up, hook it onto whatever. It locks in the back. It centers in the back, and you can hook that onto whatever you want to hook it onto. Works good. It's a really strong, really durable light. I've had my light before I lost it probably about a year and some change, and I've never had an issue with it. I know this one here has been dropped into a bucket of antifreeze and it still works. As you can see, it still works. It's been through a lot. You can see the cover is missing here for the battery indicator, and that's a neat feature that it has. You can see it has a full charge. Is that it has a battery level indicator. With some of the other lights, actually none of the other lights that we're going to be doing a review / comparison on have. None of the other lights in this comparison has a battery level indicator. This one, the Astro 40SL, the battery light right here will flash once it's, really, really low. But I mean, it's obvious when it's really low with this light because the light becomes really dim. So you don't really need that to tell you that the battery's low, because you can tell by looking at the light and how dim it is. But anyway, yeah, this light right here, I really like it because you can swap the battery out. You don't have to wait for this to charge. You can just, I'm sure you'll have more than one M12 battery. Most people do. So you just take the battery out, stick that one on the charger, and put your fresh battery in and keep it moving. And the battery life on is excellent. These things will last, I don't know how long they'll last, but they'll last a long time. And I'm sure if you have the high capacity battery, it'll last, you could probably leave it running all day long if you wanted to, or if you needed to. I think this is a 2 amp hour aftermarket battery. Got this battery on Amazon. It is upside down. I can't read it like that. Oh no, this is a 1.5 amp hour battery. But either way, even with this 1.5 amp hour battery, it lasts a very long time. This is actually my battery. My coworker's batteries look pretty bad. They're falling apart. He's dropped his light a lot and run him over probably once or twice with the car. But anyway, yeah, I like this light. This is a really good light, and I would probably buy another one if I didn't run across that light right there, that Bosch unit. But we'll get to that later. Alright, so let's talk about this one here. This one, I had high hopes for. It's a really nice light. It's really slim. It puts out a lot of light. Look at that. That's really bright. And we'll get to the light comparison a little later on in the video. The light output comparison a little later on in the video. I think this is rated at 400 lumen output. Yeah, 410 lumen. Says it right there on the back. I don't know what the lumen rating is on this. I'll look it up and put it in the description. Yeah, the model number for this one is 2351-20. case you're looking to buy that light. That one is right there. It's a 40 SL by Astro. Very good light. This is really good. It's very durable. I've dropped this a few times. I've bent it a few times. I've thrown it on my car, thrown air tools on top of it, and you know, just I've used this light when I was burning exhaust bolts off of an exhaust manifold with an acetylene torch, and this was kind of in a way, so it did take a little bit of heat, but it's undamaged. You know, I didn't put the torch directly on it, but it seems to be pretty tough. Now, this has a magnet on the base. This magnet is very strong and it's very useful, and this base also pivots. Let's see if I can do it by hand. Yeah, see, it's a pivoting base, so you can direct this light to wherever you want to direct it to. Let's put it on the side of this lamp. See? It's really strong and it'll stay there. And you just twist it. So on and so forth. This used to have felt at the bottom. I guess, you know, when you put this onto a vehicle or whatever surface, you don't want to damage the surface. But that didn't last very long. I didn't expect it to last very long, and now you're just stuck with, you know, a metal magnetic base. So you'll have to be careful after a while where you put this thing. You don't want to scratch any surfaces up. But that's not really a major issue. Or a deal breaker. Not by my standards anyway. That's not a deal breaker, because I'm not trying to put this on the hood of somebody's car. Even if it still had the felt there, I wouldn't. That's just ridiculous. Anyway, you have a dial here so that you can change the light output. It's variable. That's it. See how that works. Yeah, it's bright, I know. Excellent light. The only thing I don't like about this light is that it is only rechargeable. You can't swap the battery out. No, there's one other thing I don't like about this light. It's rated at about 3 hours, I believe, on maximum output. And you'll probably get about 3 hours out of it on high. I've never tried it. I've never timed it, I should say. But once it starts getting close to about an hour and some change, you can notice that if you have this on maximum brightness, you can see the light difference. You'll see the light start to decrease in brightness before the battery starts dying. It'll slowly decrease in brightness, and I don't like that about this light. I mean, that's the only thing that I don't like, and the fact that you can't swap the battery out. You have to charge it up and just wait. This is why this light here sits on the top of my box on a charger a good amount of time because of that. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know what I paid for this. I'll get to the prices a little later on in the video. We'll get back to that with all of the prices. Model number 40 SL Astro. I'll put a link in the description for that light as well. Now this little light right here, this is a nice little light. You know what I mean? It's 150 lumen COB LED by EZ-red, and it fits in your pocket. It fits in your pocket nicely. I keep this light in my pocket all day long at work. Well, I try to keep it in my pocket all day long. It doesn't always work out that way, but I try to keep it in my pocket. See, look, here's an example. Fits right into the pocket. Doesn't really bother you. Take it out. Use it. Press the button. Simple. On and off. Very durable. You can throw this across the room, drop it, step on it, run it over with the car. I don't know about running it over with the car, but it's very durable, you know. No issues with it. Takes 3 AAA batteries. That's the downside about it. You know, you have to put batteries in this thing. But you can buy rechargeable AAA batteries if you want. My job supplies batteries for the mechanics, so that's not really an issue. But if I had to buy my own batteries, I'd probably get a set of rechargeable AAA batteries. Now this right here is the light that I purchased to replace the light. This one right here, the Milwaukee M12 that I lost. This is the replacement. I like this light. I like this light a lot. It seems to be brighter than that one. I'm pretty sure it is. This one I think is rated at like 330 something lumen. It's not as bright as the Astro 40 SL on a full charge. This thing is really bright when it has a full charge. But 330 lumen compared to 410, that's not a big difference. Check it out. It's really bright. And again, we'll get to a comparison, brightness comparison. And I don't even think that was on high. This light right here has the ability to adjust it from high to low. Let's see where I'm at right now. Oh, that is high. Okay. So yeah, this is low. And that's high. Yeah, it's really bright. It's really bright. It's rugged, durable. It has a built-in carabiner. You can hook this thing onto your belt. This piece right here, solid aluminum. The entire light just feels very solid in your hand. Like you feel like you can just drop this from any height and it'll still work. Battery is solid. It's a 2 amp hour battery. This, I believe, is rated for 6 hours runtime with a 2 amp battery on full brightness before you need to recharge. But you know, you can swap the batteries out. So even if it only lasts 4 hours, you can swap the battery out. Battery only takes about a half hour to charge. And I've got about 5 or 6 of these batteries right now because I've got a few Bosch M12, well not M12, but a few Bosch 12 volt tools. And this has a magnetic base as well. Magnetic pivoting base. So check this out. Let's see if it'll stick to this. Yeah. It's not the best surface to stick it to, but as you can see, it sticks to it. Very versatile. This light also has the 1/4 inch standard tripod screw, so you can stick this on a tripod or a magnetic mount. Well, you don't even need to have a magnetic mount for this because this has a magnet built into the base already. Now, the only thing I don't like about this light is the placement of the button. It's in a weird spot and it's kind of awkward to reach sometimes. You have to actually search for it. It doesn't come naturally. Like the button on this one is natural. It's right on the top. Boom, you got it. This one, you pick it up, you know where the button is. Same thing with this one. This one is kind of like, it's on a beveled edge, offset a little bit, but that's just me nitpicking. No big deal. The light works great. Love the little carabiner. Stick it on your belt hook. Easy. Did I miss? Yeah, I got my shirt instead. Whatever. This light is awesome. Alright, so as far as the quality is concerned on this, this light is built very well. The carabiner, this pivoting part here, solid aluminum. It's got a nice magnetic base. Solid joints. This light does not feel flimsy in any way. How long will it last? How long will it hold up? Well, that remains to be seen, but in my opinion, as of right now, I don't see this light failing on me prematurely, and I don't see it breaking because, you know, I'm tough on my tools. Alright, so let's get to it. I know you guys want to see the brightness comparison, so let's compare brightness. Alright, so we're going to compare how bright these lights are in comparison to the next. Let's start with the left. We'll start with the M12. Let's turn out the light. M12. Turn it off. That is the 40 SL by Astro. That is the Pocket COB by EZ-red, Pocket COB 150 by EZ-red. That one's probably going to fall over. That is the Bosch. Let's see if that's on high. I'm not sure if I switched that back to high. Yeah, that's high. Okay. That is the Bosch FL12. It's got a nice round pattern. Do the test over one by one. Bosch. Pocket COB. That's pretty bright. That little pocket light is pretty damn bright. Bosch. Yeah, the Bosch is brighter. Alright, buddy, turn them on. Alright, so we're going to do a light output comparison test. Turn out the lights. Second here. Alright, first light, Pocket COB. EZ-red Pocket COB 150. Astro 40 SL. It's really bright. Milwaukee M12. Bosch FL12. I can't remember that Milwaukee model number. It's pretty good too. M12. Pocket COB. SL. This is by far the brightest light. This lights up the entire room. Man, I wish this thing had swappable batteries. Hold on. Get in this Bosch. I can't find the button. Remember I was telling you about that button? There we go. This is pretty bright too. Not quite as bright as the 40 SL, but it is the second brightest light. Milwaukee. The Milwaukee lets out a more natural color light, while the other lights, they're all whitish. This has a more natural tint, similar to what a halogen bulb would put out. Alright, brightness comparison round 2. Milwaukee. Yeah, let's do it in the corner. Milwaukee M12 2351-20. That's the model number for that one. There you go. It's got a rectangular light pattern. Next up, we have the Bosch FL12. It's brighter. It's got a circular light pattern. This one has 10 LEDs. The the Milwaukee has 3 LEDs, but they're still bright. This is brighter than the Milwaukee. Okay. 40 SL by Astro. Wow, that's really bright. This has a rectangular pattern as well, but it's really bright. Man, that thing is bright. Okay. Pocket COB. Alright, as you can tell, the clear winner when it comes to brightness is the Astro 40 SL. That thing is very bright. It's a really nice light. And again, you know, it's a really good quality light that won't break on you, but you can't swap the batteries out, and you only get 3 hours of battery life on maximum capacity, and you don't get the full brightness throughout the entire 3 hours. So if they made this thing with a swappable battery, it would be a beast. But as of right now, these two are the best lights. And this one is only like $11. $10.95 or something like that on Amazon. 48 and some change, $48.94 or something like that on Amazon. And this light was originally like $70 when I first got it. But now it's on sale on Amazon for $49. So these two are about the same price, without batteries, of course. The batteries are not included. So these are about $49. This one was, I think, $55. Yeah, this one was $55. And the battery's built in, and it comes with the charger. And you can charge it via USB. On the side there's a USB plug where you can charge it up with any type of USB. Takes a while to charge though. It doesn't charge in a half hour like these two. And you can't swap the batteries out. So I mean, if you're using your light all day long, or you use your light a lot, you're gonna want one of these two. If you can afford to have this one and one of these, then do it, because this is a great light. It's really bright. But again, you know, you can swap the batteries out on this on the fly, and you'll never be without light. This one you keep in your pocket, and it was like $11. It's a no-brainer. Thanks for watching. If you like my channel, please subscribe. If you like my video, click the like button. There will be links in the description to purchase all of these lights from Amazon, along with some of the specs that I may not have mentioned. So be sure to check the subscription out. You can follow me on Instagram, AutoFixPal, and you can follow me on Google Plus, AutoFixPal, as well as Facebook, AutoFixPal. Thanks for watching.